and left me for the vultures and the wind. My blood soaked through the sand like spoken words. The desert drank my name and held it close. It would not let me rest beneath its dunes. It raised me up, a fury and a ghost. I was a general, I was a man who served the burning library with pride. I found the truth inside the hidden text, the bloodline prophecy, the crown denied. They fear the page more than the coming storm. They fear the words more than the world unmade. So they unmade the messenger instead and buried honor in a shallow grave. I am the sin that remembers every wound. I am the storm that darkens Solhari's moon. Justice without mercy, without rest, a blade that cannot tell the curse from blessed. I walk the desert and the dunes obey, the guilty and the innocent decay. I was betrayed for speaking what was true. Now truth is all I bring, and it will bury you. I found the outpost where the bloodline hides, the children playing in the courtyard shade. I watched them through the haze of 40 years of fury sharpened on a sandy blade. The youngest had a grandmother's kind eyes, the oldest read from books I once revered. I fell upon them like a desert gale, and when the sand cleared, I was what I feared. I am the sand that remembers every wound. I am the storm that darkens Solhari's moon. Justice without mercy, without rest, a blade that cannot tell the curse from blessed. I walk the desert and the dunes obey, the guilty and the innocent decay. I was betrayed for speaking what was true. Now truth is all I bring, and it will bury you. Of the bloodline I have claimed, not all of them deserve the death I gave. The king who cut my throat is 40 years in earth, and still I hunt the living from his grave. I cannot stop, the sand has burned away the part of me that knew when justice strayed. I was a hero once, I held the line, now I am the punishment that has outlived the crime. I am the sin, I do not rest, I do not grieve. I am the verdict that the desert will not leave. Justice without mercy, without end, a storm that cannot recognize a friend. I was General Sean, I served the crown. They put me in the ground refused to hold me down. And now the sand remembers what they did, but I have forgotten how to spare a man's own kid. I am the justice, and I am the cost, the righteous blade that found itself forever